that's step one. Step two was happened when my roommates tried to stage an impromptu intervention. And they were like, Aaron, why are you drinking so much? And I was like, because my fiance left me and I have no sense of self or self-worth anymore and I think I'm going to die alone and I know she wasn't perfect, but fuck, she was perfect for me. And they're like, that's sad. But can you stop peeing in the kitchen, please? Stage 3 was when you go out at night and you drink and you get blackout drunk consistently and intentionally. Those are two important words. Has to be consistent, has to be intentional. And you do it every night. And it's actually my favorite game to play. It's my favorite drinking game because it's the only one I've ever invented in my life. And it's more fun than like beer pong or chandelier or even drink the beer. Like, it's a great game. I call it detective. And you wake up from a night you don't remember and you just look around and you're like, someone drank all my booze. There's broken glass of just beer bottles shattered all over your bedroom floor. And you're like, someone's a bit of an asshole. And you just gotta piece it together. You're like Nancy Drew in The Case of the Missing Memory. It's also part of why I think I might be gay, because I could have been a Hardy Boy in that scenario. I made myself Nancy Drew instead. Step 4 is when you reach that fuck it phase, when you don't care anymore about what you do, what you say, or what happens to you. You don't care. And I didn't realize I was in that phase until I received about 5 seconds of fellatio from a gay man while my friend watched. And at first you're like, he's pretty good at this, actually. And then you're like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I just reached stage 5 recently. It was the most recent that happened. It was, I drank so much, and then I woke up in my own bed for a change, and I realized I shit the bed. I'm a bed shitter now. And I know like a lot of people are like, hey, I think I might be an alcoholic, or I think my friend might be an alcoholic. But you kind of gotta ask yourself, do you or your friend ever drink so much that in the middle of the night you release your bowels and spray warm mud all over your body pillow and your Bob Dylan poster? Chances are you're just an alcohol enthusiast. Yeah, so I'm single now. Yeah, no, it's awkward though. It's weird because like before I met my fiance, I was single for about 2 years, and I kind of got used to it. But then I was in a relationship, and I wasn't used to being in a relationship after 2 years being single. You play a lot of couples games in relationships that I wasn't used to playing, you know, like what's your number, for example? Yeah, for those of you that don't know what that game is, that's basically where you say, how many people have you fucked? How many people have you fucked? And you compare, and you do nothing with that information other than present each other. Are there any couples here tonight? Is there anyone in a couple? That was, that's appropriate for how depressing this show's going. That's fair. But, alright, you're in a couple, you guys play What's Your Number ever?
No, God no.
No? Fun time to do it, isn't it?
can't even remember.
Is he telling the truth?
Maybe.
I'll believe you. What's your number?
It's a small town.
I dated a girl once, and we played that game, and she asked me out of nowhere, she said, "What's your number?" And I said 5. I thought it was a respectable number, still on one hand, still honest. And then she told me her number, and I felt like Taylor Swift at that moment. Because I don't know about you, but I was fuck number 22? Are you... It's awful. It was horrible. It's weird being awkward now because you gotta play those games. Especially couples games is, did you ever play Red Rover?
Yeah.
I'm looking at you guys. Did you ever play? You ever play Red Rover? It happens once a month. Yeah. Red Rover, send a shower curtain right over. You lay that shit down on the bed and you feel like you're fucking in Dexter's kill room. I don't know, it's just a thought. No, it's awkward. I'm fresh on the market, I'm rusty, excuse me. Relationship sex is not the same as single sex. Single sex, you can do it, missionary, where the guy's on top and the girl's on bottom, and that's single sex. But then there's relationship sex, where like cameras start coming out, fingers start going into places they didn't used to fit. It gets weird. I don't know, I haven't been single in a while, so now I'm trying to get back on the market. And my friends like oversimplify the whole scenario, because they're like, all you gotta do is just like, go out, find a girl you like, get her drunk, bring her home, rinse, and repeat. I have way too much anxiety for that scenario to happen. First of all, the rinse and repeat, I can't head and shoulders herpes away. Secondly, not even like convince her to go, take her home with you. You gotta like lift her over your shoulder like this. I claim this, get in the van. It's weird. But if you want to get laid, you have to like roll the dice about it. You have to. Because it's socially unacceptable to ask a girl like, excuse me miss, you're very beautiful. By any chance, do you have syphilis? And even if she didn't answer, you have to still be like, can you show me the Carfax? And what if you looked at it and you're like, alright, well, here we go. Turns out you got a pregnancy scare there in 09. Got rid of that pretty quickly. And the doctor gave you some ointment for some bumps. If this was a term paper, this would be a C at best. But a C is still passing. Get in the van. I'm kidding. Sucks. It's depressing being single. Because, like, she left me and I haven't gotten laid since she left me. It's like she reverse raped me. Yeah, she's forcing non-sex onto me. But you can't still call the police and they're like, 911, what's your emergency? You're like, I just want to love somebody. But how cool would it be if you could? And they're like, sir, stay right there, we got an ambulance on the way. Then the ambulance shows up and you're just standing on a street corner. And, it's just like, my God, that is the worst case of blue balls I've ever seen in my life. It's like, calm down, rookie. You gotta light that lavender candle and set the mood or we're gonna lose them. Just load you up into an ambulance, you know? And they're like, alright, well, his erection's making it impossible to take this belt off. Scalpel! Just cut through it, and then they pull your pants down and like, fleshlight! Clear! His eyes are rolling in the back of his head. His heart rate spiking. I think we're gonna lose him. No. He just came. Yuck. And then they just like lay you down on the sidewalk to take a nap. They do like a huge epidemic, you know? Just like married, successful people just pissed off, like, really? This is what my tax dollars are going to, is hand jobs in the back of an ambulance? Walking down the street on their way to work, like, get a date, loser. It's a Friday night, make some plans. I don't know. I also worry I might be bad at sex. That's a huge fear of mine. You know? Because, like, can somebody teach me how to remove a bra? Because every time I try, it seems like that shit's just welded on, you know? Because you're like making out with a girl, and then you reach around, and your hand's doing that claw thing. And you can't really look at it. So your other hand comes around. It's still face stuff, by the way. And you're just like, yeah, if I just push it together, it comes apart. It's like a Chinese finger trap. If I just push it together, it comes apart, but it's not working. Then you realize there's snaps. You just gotta pull it out. You just gotta fucking go for it. And the bra's tearing. And then finally, even the girl gives up on you. She's like, it's in the front. I hate it when that happens. You know? Just like I found out recently that girls aren't the only ones with G-spots. Apparently men have them too. And I'm not saying I'm bad at sex, but if after 25 years I haven't found my own, chances are I'm not the dude to be poking around in there. Is that it? Nope. How about now? Still nothing. And the whole time, all I'm really thinking is, I wish I clipped my nails today. Because I don't know what PAB is, but you have it, and I feel like I'm scraping for it. Yeah, and I found out recently, there's a very fine line between fisting a girl and just punching her in the vagina. I call that an uppercut. I'm Aaron Torres, thank you.